Yo, Sunshine Community, welcome to the final match of the day. Got an invasion between Jukatox and Lego. What are your thoughts on these players? Ramato 13, who's my co-commentator today.
Yeah, so we got Lego, who is a pretty solid router, but doesn't really have that much time to focus in his gameplay, so the gameplay advantage is uh, pretty heavily on Jukatox's favor, but maybe Lego is a slightly bit more solid router, but Jukatox can also route a lot better nowadays. She has definitely improved her routing quite a bit, so
She also got a new controller, like 2 days ago.
oh, that's
So
nice to hear.
hopefully she'll drop less spin jumps.
Yeah, I think,
She apparently had a really good any percent in a reset yesterday because she got like 5 golds or something. So popping
yeah,
off.
I think last week she had a rough time with some Rico 4 deaths, so she
Yeah.
couldn't really utilize the gameplay advantage, but this week Lego is really gonna need to come up with a secret to make up for the gameplay deficit.
So yeah, the reason I think Lego chose this was because in season 2, he chose Invasion against Urbani, and he actually held up pretty well. Like he had ways to win. I think he died in Serena 2 at one point, which cost him the game, or like cost him goals he needed to win the game. Um, and like Invasion isn't all about speed. Like the nice thing for Lego is if he gets 5 goals to himself that he feels like he can set up in a reasonable time, he doesn't have to really worry about speed. I think the thing with Invasion is mainly like middle goals, which if Juka finds the right middle goal and speed bullies Lego to it, could make Lego a little sad, but not always the case. Uh, Sometimes there are good middle, like 3 or 4 good middle goals. Just depends on the card. And Ramato's pretty good at Invasion, so
Yeah,
I'll let him describe the card. He's the Invasion Lord.
alright, let's see. Maybe I should get the Pogo sheet open for this one.
The Pogo sheet.
Yeah, that's really useful
Pogo
for
sheet's sick.
this. Yeah, let's see. 9 Sirena Blues and 15 M Blues. I think those are the fastest starts. There's also Bianco for Havelas, but that one is a corner, so you probably don't want that.
9 Serena Blues has the advantage of having 18 Serena Blues in the same base, and that's not that much more of a commitment at that point.
Oh yeah, that's
But
really
like,
nice.
Serena doesn't really set you up for much else on the card. Unless like I guess you get a 3 from 4, and you get shines and secrets, but it's really not that. I guess you can
Yeah,
make like hiddens work there, but I'm not a huge fan of the 9, and I think 9 and 18 Serena Blues. It kind of reminds me of our card we got the other day, where it was like Pianta 3 and Pianta 4 was really good on one. Like those were the synergies on one side, but like there was not much else from Pianta. Kind of looks like a bait to me.
yeah, it could be. It's the fastest goal, but maybe you go for the 15 M Blues, and if the opponent takes the 9 Sirena, then you are still set up for column 1.
Yeah, and Juka could she could rush 15 M Blues while Lego rushes 9 Serena and probably still win out just because it's faster. Like she's faster at it.
Yeah, they are relatively close. There's like a minute difference between 9 from Sirena and 15 M Blues, so I think Lego could be fine if he doesn't struggle with the Venevers, but I doubt Lego starts with the 9 from Sirena. Probably just gonna set up, maybe do like the 3 bosses and try for
Yeah,
column 1, and if it doesn't work out, the bosses are still good setup for everything.
boss is set up pretty well for mostly everything on the card. Honestly, bosses with links might not be a bad play because like if you pick up the links in like Rico and Bianco on the way because 7 link player blue care. Dude, I can't talk. Holy god. 7 linked blue point pairs is on the bottom. Um, if you're predicting that Juka is going to do 15 Ms, but you don't know for sure, I think that could be a decent enough play. You could also get the 2 NPCs in Serena 1. Granted, 8 NPCs on this card kind of sucks. You probably want to do Rico Shadow Mario.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
feel like 8 NPCs would be like pain.
Yeah, I think if you are aiming for row 5, maybe a Bianca 40, Bianca 15 and 2 rockets, that would be pretty nice setup for the card and get you a solid early invade going.
Chuka, I think, bonked into the water plant and airstrip. It's alright, though. I actually like row 5. I don't know if you feel the same way. I kind of like row 5 a bit more than row 1, personally. But it's just kind of hard
Yeah,
to secure.
getting your second goal in row 5 is a bit tough, but 7 enemies and 7 links aren't the worst still, and at least with the rockets on the card, I think 7 enemies is easier to get early than on some other cards.
There's a lot of reason to go like midway through Rico and Bianco. Both are like pretty decent, like mid Bianco, and once you're like already in Rico 4, right, and you finish Rico 4 out, like Rico Shadow Mario is not that far away from you at that point. Rico 6 is a red.
Yeah,
You could even like if it's still up, maybe you try Rico 5 for 3 bosses. I don't think it would really be up at that point, but
yeah, and there's also the one butterfly blue coin on the opposite base, so that's a
yep,
nice free goal to invade later on.
yeah, I'm a fan of Row 5.
Yeah,
Um,
the good thing I see about Rowan is that the smaller blue totals and the 15M blues are on that side, so then you get the 80 totals for free on the opposite side. So
yeah,
maybe the 15M player might want to try to early invade for the 7 linked blues even. That would be a pretty strong take.
who won the last match? Sale. I have to do the prediction. I think Sale won.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like 2 minutes, so everyone be quick. Invasion starts are pretty big. Yeah. So I think if Lego wants to play this safe, the best thing he could probably do is just do boss shrines and stop for like links and even M's, honestly, just in case Juka rushes for hoverless or something. Like if you're Lego, maybe you just kind of do a blues with bosses to set up. I feel like it's a pretty safe invasion play. It sets you up for all sides here because even Serena blues could be covered in that. So
Yeah, it's definitely safe, but doing the extra blues when row 5 doesn't really benefit could set Lego behind, since he's
yeah, that's
already
true.
the slower player, so maybe just needs to commit to doing the bosses and rockets and enemies, and
Yeah, that's
ignoring the
fair as well.
blues outside of the 50.
You could also just start 3 bosses, and if you get row 5, when you go back in, just get the other stuff. Because there's going to be rockets anyway you're going to want in column or in row 2
Yeah,
against Rico
true.
4. So
You
you're
can,
going to be back.
yeah,
Um, row 1 is, I don't know. The more, I just don't like row 1 that much. Like,
yeah, the first 2 goals are easy, and after that, the other 3 goals are pretty horrible. I guess you go
yeah,
for the Pina 4 and then take the butterfly somehow.
if Juka gets baited, I think Lego will be happy if like Juka, like honestly, row 1 and column 5 are they're both fine. Like you can play them, and they're just a little kind of eh.
Yeah,
Um,
the good part about row 5 is that the middle row has 2 and 3 rockets, which both synergize a lot better with row 5.
like 300s. Where do you do 300? Like you get 100 in a secret that works for your 7 shines in a secret. Where are your 2 others? There's no Delfinos on the card. Like I guess you just gotta like do gross ones. Like it
Yeah,
sucks.
it's pretty
Butterfly
painful.
is also a commitment. So we'll see what the players do here. Both opening Bianco. That's not a surprise. I would be shocked if anyone started anywhere else.
Yeah,
Now they're not necessarily going to Bianco, but opening it.
for once getting a card that doesn't have basically any pianta.
Hey, there's the 8 NPCs. Kipo. Gotta go to Piano 6.
Yeah, that's a really strong play, I must say.
This is like the first card I think I've seen in a while where like you just can't even like there's if you do 8 NPCs without like if you do 8 NPCs in this card, I don't know how like why you would.
Yeah,
This is just a
I
Rico Shadow Mario card. Like I don't,
I guess if you
I
really
don't know.
wanted to steal that goal, you could get the two Bianco NPCs and two Sirenomans for free. Then it's just
And
fire
then you got to do
Bianco
like
and 3.
Fruit Ladies.
Yeah, it's a
That's just pain.
yeah. You'd have to have some really big brain plan to use all that time for one goal.
Yeah. So we'll see what they do here. I
Probably.
assume they're just both gonna start in Bianco too.
Yeah, I think no matter what you go to Bianco, then we'll see if they stop for the Blues.
I could see Lego stopping. Juka might also stop. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like
Juka,
stopping for the blues that aren't linked is only worth if you go for row 1, so and there isn't really a way to secure row 5, so I think Lego
yeah.
should be fine skipping the blues, but we'll see if he realizes that.
Yep. Juka rushing straight for the boss.
Oh, that's interesting. Our prediction is
Yeah.
already falling apart.
I'm
Maybe
fine with that.
maybe she's going for like a 3 boss start. That would be pretty nice. Though column
I,
1,
I, I, I can respect trying to. She could also just be going for Bianco 4 hoverless. Maybe she sees a way to secure. You could do 15 M blue or 15 Bianco blues after, I guess, if
yeah,
you want.
it's not a bad secure.
And you can even enter Bianco 5, and there's easier blue. Oh god, ugh. There's even easier blues in Bianco 5 if you want to do that. You get the rocket with the hidden for your reds. Pretty good, honestly. I would actually like to see that from
Yeah,
Juka. The shine and a secret if you want to invade with that. Lego riding the windmill. It's fair. I don't think he's really rushing anything anyway, so this isn't really a big deal. I think he's just setting up. I think it's going to be hard if the Lego gets stuck in row 1 for him. Like, row 1 is sad for Lego.
yeah, you really need Jukatox's speed to play around row 1, I feel like.
Yeah. But there's really not a way to lock this into columns if you're Lego, I feel. I guess you would be like... It might be close. Like, you might be able... I don't think you win 3 bosses over the Bianco
Mm,
4 hoverless into 15 Bianco. Because you have to open Rico.
yeah, I think you'd have to... Oh yeah, I guess 9 from Sirena isn't available, so yeah, 3 bosses is the only way, and it's not really enough. 15 Bianco
I,
Blues is pretty fast.
yeah, I think you'd be, like, on the way to blooper when that got...
Yeah, maybe not even that, maybe just finished unlocking the blooper
Yeah.
or the
We'll see.
Rico plant, yeah.
Maybe Juka won't do 4 hoverless. Maybe Juka wants column 5.
Yeah, I
It's not like
guess.
row 1 is that... Or it's not even like column 1 is, like, so good anyway.
Yeah, column 1 is kind of rough after the 3 bosses and 7 enemies. The other
So I
3 are.
actually like this. I like that Juka's rushing Bianca for hoverless. I think it's actually not a bad call for her because it just automatically forces Lego into like kind of a gross row
Yeah.
or gross base. So that's actually a pretty good play by her to like speed. I guess speed bully it is. I don't know if that's the correct word.
Yeah, not going for the obvious fastest goals. Good to see.
Ooh, Lego starting there as well. Maybe he's predicting that Juka's going to start 15 Ms, so he's going to do 4 hoverless.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bit rough though. Some Bianco progress never hurts. There's 2 rocket goals, 3 from 4, 3 bosses, so
Starts on
still.
his shines on a secret as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be a little weird. I think he was really banking on Juka starting 15 Ms.
Yeah, unfortunately, not gonna work out unless Jukatox like hovers or gets the rocket and enemies before going for the Bianco 4.
That would be greedy.
Yeah.
She could also just fall like 10 times. I lost like a minute in a scrim to falling. It was pretty embarrassing.
I guess you could also, if you wanted to truly greed, you
Ooh.
could get the rocket and then just get the 15 Bianco Plus before getting Bianco 4, but...
Yeah, that would be I would be a little angry to see that. Oh,
Oh,
he
it's
might do it.
happening. It's
Well, Lego died
happening.
in Bianca 3, so I don't think it's enough to matter. If
Oh.
she gets the all 15 hoverless, I mean, that's just, I don't know. This is the start. I mean, this is what Lego needs. Like, I don't know if this works. Oh, wow.
Yeah, looks like she's just getting the one quick blue.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, if she got a full 15, that like, or like all the ones in the village, that would have been very,
That's
very rough.
actually a pretty good routing choice since now she can do the spicy pizza route, so
The
working out.
spicy pizza? Okay, Lego gave up on 4 hoverless. He's just like, yeah, there's just no way anymore.
Yeah, that's the Jukatox variant of the spicy pizza variant, getting the Bianco 4 blue
I mean, it
in
makes sense for invasion. Doesn't do the peaches route.
yeah.
Unfortunately, peaches is raging Kipo. And Tomato is also upset because Tomato also likes the peaches route. Juka
Uh,
delaying?
I,
What? I wouldn't have
I
even delayed it by like 2 seconds. But
maybe
fine.
she just forgot where it was.
Yeah, that's fair. So we'll see what Lego does with this information. He's sliding in the goo. Okay, Juka. We'll see what Juka wants. I wonder if she wants column 5 or row 5.
Oh, Lego is showing what Haywire was talking about with the not so free M blue missing like 2 to 3 cycles.
I do feel bad for like kind of getting mad at the players, but also I feel like that blue is easy if you learn it. But maybe just I don't know.
Yeah, they
Just
are
practice it.
kind of easy, but can lose some time. Outside of the water blue, that one is just free and Haywire should go for it. There is no wall there, just do it.
I think it's just something to practice is all. You know, if you have like 10 minutes, just open up codes. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
a free blue. I mean, like I know it's not like the end all be all. Okay, I'm just gonna shut up. Stop getting into this again.
Yeah,
Aside from
we
bad
are
numbers
getting
yesterday.
a bit sidetracked with this one. Oh, my bad.
I think the 4 hoverless start was good. Yeah, I
Yeah.
liked it.
Interesting that she isn't securing a row. Maybe just feels like both the rows she has are fine, so just gonna
I
do
think
some
both are fine.
yeah, just gonna do some general setup. Let Lego show his hand, and then Jukatox can plan around that. Yeah, I like that.
I'd like it if she got the linked at least, but yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
But
kind
this
of
also
works.
work. Maybe she wants enemies, is what she's thinking. It's kind of a big commit, but it might work.
Yeah, that's gonna take a while. At that point, Lego doesn't want to secure the rows either.
Well, I go stopping for the linked, but he can't click links, so just getting general blues maybe. I guess it's just a quick blue on the way to the boss.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
He can't really stop for too many blues on the way, I think. I think he lost some time. Yeah, it doesn't go for the M. Yeah, he doesn't have 45 on his... doesn't go back for the other M, though. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. He should have got... I feel like he should have went back for that other M he missed. Unless he sees, like, 15 Ms that... Unless he just wants 3 bosses. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like the column matchup is a bit better for Lego,
I agree.
but yeah, both matchups are definitely rough. But
Oh, he's going back for it.
at least the column matchup forces Jukatox to go to Cyrano, and nobody wants to go to
I think that
Cyrano.
would be good, yeah. Like, I feel like the column matchup forces Juka to do inherently slower things, like 9 Serna Blues, not that quick, and Serna doesn't have a lot of value, so if you go to 18, it's kind of a lot of investment for 2 goals. 100 in a secret, that's pretty slow and doesn't have a ton of synergies. So I think forcing Juka into column 1 would be really good. Or column 5, excuse me.
Yeah, column 5 is not that great. The good part about that column choice is column 4. It has a lot of pretty flexible goals that, other than the 300 which you just ignore, but the other 4 are all pretty solid and easy to get.
Yeah, and if you do Serena, you're going to have access to like a life grinding spot at least.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you would really want to life grind on this card, but... we'll see what Lego does. He's gotten... I think he got the 7 Ms here. Is that correct? We have a stat man in the chat.
Yeah, I wasn't watching, so hopefully we have Falcon or someone else.
I'm gonna trust that Lego got 7 Ms. Maybe it's a bad idea. He has 12 blues. I don't know. I think Juka is thinking 7 enemies. Like, I don't know. Or she's just setting up.
Yeah, I think the setup can be nice, but also it's leaving Lego with some chances to go for an early invade. I think the locking up Lego into the row one would have made it pretty rough, but now Lego can maybe do like, oh, Lego is staying in Rico. I don't like that one. I think if he just secured the 3 bosses, could have done like 3 bosses, 15 M plus, 15 Bianco, then maybe like the 7 linked pairs and 45 total, and that's a really strong invade.
Yeah, I agree. Is there a world where Lego is thinking about Rico 5? Like, does he think he has that much time to do that?
Mm, well, I guess if Jukatox didn't get the 15 Bianco instantly, I guess at that point you really can't predict how long it will stay up, so... Oh, and Lego is...
Juka's not really securing anything yet. So like, there's a I don't know. If Juka like does a bunch of other things, like she focuses 7 enemies. The thing is though, when she does 7 enemies, she's gonna want to stop for 15 Bianca moves. Like she's not gonna like ignore that there.
Yeah,
So
maybe,
I don't
unless...
think it works.
Unless maybe... Yeah, I don't really see it either. I wonder if...
Yeah, like if Juka stops for the 2 enemies and exits, like me, I think Lego could win 3 bosses, but like that would be really weird.
Yeah, I also wonder if Jukatox just didn't see that 15 Bianco could secure the row, since that would have made it a lot easier than going for these enemies.
Maybe she's like forgetting that like I feel like I've done this before where like I focus so hard on one row that when I click a corner goal, I'm like, okay, this is my row. And
Oh,
then
yeah, that's
I've done
fair.
that. At least when I was like her level, I would do that all the time. I'd be like, oh yeah, this is mine, and then just like not even play for like the other, and then I'd be like, oh crap. So that could happen here.
Yeah, it's possible.
We'll see. I mean,
Mm,
Lego could if she like has to unlock gelato for that 7th enemy, and she doesn't stop for the other Bianca blues. Like I think Lego could sneak up on it.
yeah, I think unlocking Gelato or finishing Rico 4 are both pretty costly, so... y-
Oh,
Oh,
what? What was that? This game's cool.
yeah,
That was
it's...
I've never. I think I've seen that actually. I think I've done that. It's just funny. Oh,
Oh,
Lego
Lego
is
couldn't decide
covering.
what to do. He wanted to go for the rocket, but then he wanted to back it up, but then he was just stuck in there. Couldn't decide what to do, and then was stuck with no options left.
You gotta commit. You gotta commit to something.
Yeah,
Technically, if he wants to do it in Rico, like he's doing 3 bosses, I think it's optimal in Rico 5.
yeah,
Oh,
it is. You get a really nice uh, water slide with the rocket and some nice momentum. It's really fun.
oh god, Lego. This gameplay is actually gonna really potentially hurt Lego if he's going
Yeah,
for the 5 boss or the 3 bosses in Rico
at
5.
this point I think Jukatox is gonna need to do like Bianco 3 reds to give Lego an opening to get the 3 bosses. But even then, these mistakes still caused some progress for the column matchups as well, so definitely don't want these.
So Juka not having any issue with Rico 4 looked pretty clean last week. It was a bit of an issue. She has a new controller now, so hopefully that looked looked fine
Yeah,
in the sense that she didn't die.
yeah, the speed advantage is really
She goes
showing.
back in. Wait, is she
Oh,
gonna do Rico Shadow Mario? Is that what she's thinking? Nah, that can't be. It can't
uh,
be. I'm
well,
actually gonna be triggered. Oh, it looks like an
uh,
accident.
mm,
She kind of like hesitated on that screen, which makes me think it was an accident. But I could be
yeah.
wrong. She's like, okay, what do I get? It's the most value here.
I guess that's shine in a secret and a red coin. Uh,
But this is
hidden.
gonna give Lego a very good opening.
Yeah, I think this is still fine value for Yukatox, but Lego is gonna get to decide the row if he wants now.
It would be good value for Juka had she already secured her row. That's kind of the thing with it.
Yeah, the hiddens are on
But
the
because of that,
other side.
ooh, Lego's stopping for the enemies.
Uh, well, I guess he's aiming for Roman, so it does make sense, but at this point you are really greedy for the play.
They're
Um,
both kind of greeting, I'm gonna be honest.
yeah, Lego
But it's fine.
could have gotten the manta like a few minutes ago already, stopping for the enemies. Yeah,
It's possible they just both don't care what row they're in. Just in that case, it's not really that greedy. It's just
yeah,
interesting.
though I feel like that kind of makes sense for Jukatox, but Lego really doesn't have good progress for row 1.
Yeah, I don't know. If you could get stuck in column 5, I think it hurts her a little bit at this point. But I think
Yeah,
these enemies are still canceling out the re-entry. Maybe not. I mean, Rico 5 is kind of quick.
yeah, at this point we'll just have to see what Jukatox goes
Oh
for.
god, is this gonna work? It worked. That's sick.
Yeah, we are getting kind of close to the record in not securing the row matchups. I think there was a showcase between Larvitar and Pogo right when we were
I
first
remember that.
starting to do invasion, and I I feel like that was around like 32 minutes. So I think this isn't gonna be quite that
Yeah,
much.
with Larvicar, I never expect anything to be secured for at least half an hour. Kipo.
Yeah,
He likes
why
to engage in
secure
like.
the row matchup when you don't even have your win condition yet?
So Juka's still going through Rico. So I think at this point she just thinks she's in row 5. If I had to guess, she thinks she's just gonna do it with like she. I think she's not thinking about securing, and she's kind of forgetting. If I had to guess, that's my opinion. It could be wrong. We'll not be able to know until the interview, obviously.
Yeah, it's
But if
either
Lego
that.
does this 3 bosses, I mean, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, at this point it's Legos to take, unless he just doesn't want it.
If he leaves right now, I'm gonna be really upset, honestly.
Yeah, this would be
Even
quite a
Serena
match
would be
then.
bad at this point. He has to do like Rico 5 at this point because Serena is not that much faster than not that much faster than Rico 6 and 7,
Yeah,
and he has to do it in whenever. Yeah, he's doing it.
I wonder if Lego is gonna take the Rico 7 even after, since he probably doesn't expect Jukatox to be rushing for it straight away.
Maybe he's gonna read it as 8 NPCs. Kipo.
Yeah, it would be a nice takeaway and Lego could get it, but unfortunately I think
Well,
Jukatox is gonna
how
take
does
it.
Juka get? How do each of them get through? Lego doesn't have a super bad invade. I mean, you just have to pick up a few more M's, right? And then
Yeah,
I guess he didn't get the far out Rico M's. So he only has 7 here. He only has presumably 1 from Bianco and then 1 from Delfino.
yeah,
So
it's
he'd have to do a little work, but and then yeah, I don't know. This is a red for Juka at least. This is her 3rd red.
yeah, can finish it with Bianco 3 reds.
Still decent setup. She just has to go to Serena now to build her base. How many blues does she have? I don't even know. Probably not that many, like 10. Oh yeah, Lego can also do 2 rockets. He already has 1, and he just has to go back to Bianco. It's kind of quick.
Is that a
Not clicking
delay
3
click?
bosses.
Yeah, I
Maybe he
don't
doesn't
know
want
about
column
that
1.
one. Uh,
I don't know about anything that's been happening, honestly.
yeah, this is a really confusing match. I have no idea what is going on.
uh,
Maybe they are in a voice call and just trying to confuse us with not securing the
maybe
rows.
he's waiting until he gets 2 rockets, but that's like really greedy. Just click it, Lego. He's got
Yeah,
like 30 seconds.
the
I don't
Rico
think he's
7
clicking
is
it.
coming. Oh no. Yeah, that's just kind of pain if Lego loses that. But at this point it's 27 minutes in, so there's really no reason not to click it. Yeah.
Yeah, unless Juka also
Uh,
delays. No, there it is.
Yeah, I think you guys just...
Was Lego thinking delay 3 bosses, 2 rockets into 15 Bianco blues? Like that's so greedy. If that's the case, I'm sorry.
Yeah, at that point you are just playing a one-player lockout. If you get that.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what he was expect. We'll have to ask in the interview. He's probably not going to win 15 Bianco. Like Juka can now just do Bianco 3R and be in a really good spot with blues, and she gets 4 reds, she gets 15 Bianco, and she can get 6 out of the 7 enemies, and it's a hidden.
Yeah,
She already has 1,
yeah,
so I think Juka's already in a very good position early on.
yeah, all the setup that Jukatox did in the past minis is all working out, and all the setup that Lego did is kind of useless until he gets past row 1 and 2, which is gonna take a while.
Oh yeah, Juka also just gets 3 bosses and 2 rockets. Juka's gonna get like 6 clicks soon.
Yeah, it's all pain for
This
Lego.
is,
Yeah,
but it really didn't have to be. Like it's not like he got speed bullied. He just chose not to click his goal.
Yeah.
So, like, what do you? I mean, I don't really think you can blame this on speed. I think this is more of a routing issue.
Yeah, he could have gone for the Manta, he could have not taken the enemies, he could have just not delayed the goal. There was a lot of choices that he could have made, but he didn't.
Yeah, I don't know. And just an interesting. So Juka not doing 15 Bianco blues. I guess you don't know what Lego's been doing. Like by now he could have a really good invade into that. So you just want to like work on some other things and secure whatever. I don't know. This is her 4th red, a 2nd hidden. It's fine. Like you don't need 15 Bianco yet.
Yeah, she had a bit of an unfortunate death with the ledge grab being a bit weird, but at least it wasn't a spin put, so still feels better than last week. And at this point she's in a really strong position, so she can afford all the deaths she wants as long as she doesn't game over.
She's in a very good spot. In a sense that it's like really hard to imagine how.
Oh, that's a new.
That's so sad.
Yeah,
No.
I've never seen that one. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
That's just, I don't want to say unlucky because it's like technically not RNG based, but it's like you don't know where that block is going to be when you do that rollout, I guess, you know? So it's like pseudo luck.
Yeah.
Like it's technically your fault, but it's, you know what I mean?
Okay,
oh,
okay,
no.
that one is her fault. She already experienced that one once, so there's no excuse for a second time.
How many lives is she at? We gotta see this. Okay, she's fine.
Yeah.
Where'd she get so many lives? I don't even remember her picking up like 3 lives. I don't know when that happened.
Maybe like Rico 4.
Oh yeah, there's like 2 you can get in Rico 4. Maybe she got the 1 in Bianco 3 as well. Yeah, it's kind of sad. I mean, it's not really mattering, to be honest. Lego has to find a way to get through row 2, and there's really not a good one with his setup.
Yeah.
And now Lego's got to do this. He doesn't have to, but let's do it. Lego is playing for like row 4. I think that's his issue. Like he's getting Bianco blues, he's getting reds. Like doesn't really do anything for row 2, which now you got to figure out. That's another thing with the 3 bosses. Like if he for some reason did get stuck in row 1, right? Like he would have progress to 9 Serena. But now it's like he has to do extra boss for no reason. Lego had 3 bosses before Juka got Shadow Mario, but did not click it, Mason. And no one knows.
Yeah, this match is just all pain for Lego. It feels...
Juka delaying 2 rockets, and 3 bosses. I mean, I would at least click one of them, but I guess it's fine.
Yeah, Lego hasn't shown anything, so...
Oop. Can you undo that? I don't think you can do that.
Can. Yeah,
I think we're... Do we have to call for a pause, or like what do we have to do?
I think we just give the 3 bosses to Jukatox. That was the first click, even if it was the misclick.
Yeah, we gotta... I don't know if that was like she maybe clicked the wrong goal or like, but yeah, it's at that point it's...
Yeah,
you gotta lock in. If you have it, it's yours at that point. But that does kind of reveal information. It's not huge information. I mean, like if you have Rico, Shadow Mario, and Bianco 4 hoverless, like what do you expect?
Yeah, she just has to go for like Bianco 15 and she can already click it, so it's honestly fine.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. No Lego. Oh,
Yeah, that's rough.
this is just I don't know. It's pain. It's all pain.
Yeah, I don't
So
really.
Juka says I meant to click 2 rockets, but misclicked on a goal I already have. Understandable. It's fine, but we have to do the 3 bosses. I think Lego's tilted if I had to guess. I'm putting myself in
Yeah.
Lego's shoes, and I would be tilting out of my freaking mind right now.
Yeah, probably want that
Lego in the
team.
chat. Whoa, you have 3 bosses? Yeah. Hey, what if it was 8 NPCs? Could have been 8 NPCs. Technically reveals information. Could have gone to Pianta 6, or if dude did 4 fruit ladies.
Yeah, at this point I don't really see what Lego can do. He lost all his progress and he's dying a punch. There really isn't much here.
Yeah, what if the second rocket was Pianta 8? Zach. Yeah, it's tough for Lego right now. I don't really see a way you win this if you're Lego, to be honest. I know it's kind of doom and gloom, but
Yeah,
it's just really tough.
none of the first 3 rows really have any synergy. This row is just already pain even if you play it optimally, and Lego is definitely not doing that. So yeah, just having an off game. Unfortunate.
He just needed column 1. That's it. I mean, he just needed to click. Even
Yeah.
if
That basically decided it all. Even without the deaths, it would have been really rough.
we'll have to ask him in the interview. Maybe he wanted row 1, but like he was playing like he wanted row 4. That's the thing.
Yeah, for sure. All the setup was for that. I don't know.
Yeah, like he
why.
was setting up for that threat and not really setting up for row 1 was the thing. Like, yeah, he got blues, but
Yeah, I don't know why showing the 3 bosses was that risky. It still could have been Manta or could have been Rico 5, so it doesn't really tell that much.
no, there was not a lot of reason to delay that.
I guess he just wanted to get the full invade at once, so there wasn't any counterplay, but at that point the counterplay came before even the 3
Well, 2
bosses
rockets
split.
is like 2 rockets is so quick after that. Like it's like 30 seconds to get from the Rico shine to the rocket. Maybe not 30, but like 50.
Yeah, at that point if
It's not like
Jukatox didn't have an answer already, then at that point 30 seconds aren't gonna give it to her.
and like it's not like you're like 2 rockets. Yeah, it's tough to lose, but like you still have 15 M's. Like that's still a really good goal. You still have 4 hiddens. That's fine. You have 70 blues, which you've been working towards. Like it's not like if you lost 2 rockets, you would be in that bad of a position.
Yeah, column 1 is really nice and row 1 is pain. Hate to see it.
Row 1 and row 2 have like really bad synergy together.
I wonder if this is a misclick. I don't think Gelato has value here. But yeah, doesn't matter.
Probably. Probably we'll just do the hidden and leave.
Lego finally going for the Manta.
Yeah, unfortunately it's like 20 minutes late.
Yeah.
Getting bullied. Not getting a Jeff Comanta keeper. Ooh. Out of water. Manta's hard to be consistent at, it really is.
Yeah, when you are trying to route, you really can't stop to think about all the Manta patterns. It's pretty tough. And yeah, there's the 2 rockets coming in as well, so the misclick did not matter at all. I think it could have mattered if Lego was a bit more focused on the
Lego's gotta get some coins. I think Lego's about to die if he doesn't get coins.
Oh, yeah.
He's looking, I think. Okay, there's a coin.
Yeah, that was pretty close.
If he died to Manta, I wouldn't even be upset. Like I would understand if he just forfeited. I never want to see it, but like I would understand at that point, like how sad it would feel.
Yeah.
It's just like that's brutal, man.
To be honest, I kind of feel like I wouldn't have minded a forfeit even after Bianco 3 Red, since it's already all pain. There really isn't a comeback, but it's respectable to play it out. even if
Yeah.
there really isn't any win condition other than Jukatox game overing or something like that.
Yeah. There's really not a way back into this. It's just we just gotta like watch Juka get 13 goals essentially.
Yeah, I picked
So
some.
Juka can't. I mean, to Lego's credit, Juka can't really invade row 2 for a while. There's really not anything she's set up for. Pinna 4 is the closest, and it's like 4 shines away or 5 shines away.
Yeah, that's the copium take in invasion. My second row is so bad that my base is safe.
So she could honestly just build up her base for a while and be fine. The thing is, Lego can't break through row 2 either. For a oh, I guess he can do 9 Serena now, but like at this point, Juka may as well even pick up the Pinna M's. Like, why not, right? Like, you may as well have the M's just in case.
Yeah. Hopefully Lego at least gets that. Otherwise it's gonna look really painful.
I think it already looks painful. All right, getting to the 7th enemy. Juka didn't go out of the way for the Bianco, like the second Bianco enemy, which I actually am fine with. It's kind of slow, but then again, there's 15 Bianco blues on her side. But I think she just feels like she doesn't even need that right now. Which is fair. Lego had 3 bosses, but chose not to click it. So we don't know if he wanted row 1 instead, which would be weird because he didn't really set up for row 1 at all. It looked like he was setting up for column 1. So we're not exactly sure.
Yeah, at this point Jukatox can pick almost anything and be fine. She's really well set up. Really isn't much to do for Lego.
No. Yeah, we were saying that for Juka. Maybe she thought it was Rose because she took a while to secure Rose, and maybe we were saying like she thinks she just thought it was Rose. So maybe maybe Lego thought it was columns already. I don't know.
Yeah, it would be interesting if they both made the same mistake, but that just ended up costing Lego here.
Well, Lego, I know for a fact would probably use the Bingo Sync extension because he always tells restreamers to do it, and like why wouldn't he? Juka,
Yeah.
I can see maybe forgetting because she doesn't play Bingo like as much as some of us, and she doesn't like restream or anything, so she wouldn't have it on all the time anyway. But Lego, like, I don't know, I feel like he would have it on, which makes me think it was a choice, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, and there's at least a logic for the delay click with trying to get the invade fully.
Yeah, Lego's skipping out on the lamp, so it doesn't have 9 Serena. It's probably just gonna go for 18 Serena. Might have just mentally.
Yeah, just want to get some clicks on the board before the game ends. These are at least safe. Yeah, so gonna be 8 points for Jukatox and Lego losing 8 points. That's gonna... Let's see what it does in the leaderboard. Jukatox is gonna go past Yato and just behind Tomato. And Lego is gonna fall behind Smith and Pink, and that's it, yeah. Just ahead of Mochango. I think that's the same as when the season started. So that's interesting.
Juka didn't stop for the links in Pinna, which is kind of interesting. It's in her base, and I feel like if she just gets it, she's just in an even better spot. But maybe just wants Pinna 4. Maybe she just wants to invade.
Yeah, maybe.
Which is also fair. It's also 3 from 4 at this point.
Just not feeling the blues. The 15 Bianco is also in the second row, really free. And didn't she already stop for the enemies? So it's kind of interesting to ignore those.
She just wants levels, I guess. But like, how she needs to do 15 Bianco at some point.
Yeah.
But I don't think Lego's really gonna take it. I don't see how Lego takes it. He could do 3 rockets into like. I don't even know.
Yeah.
He would need to like rush Delfinos and unlock Gelato, and it's just sadness for Sir Lego.
Yeah, pretty much just waiting in Cyrano.
100 in a secret into 15 in Bianco. I guess. But he's just doing Serena Shines for like no value is the issue.
Yeah, at this point.
Like,
I think Lego is
like what else does
waiting.
Serena 3 get him besides 18 in Serena? Which he really should not care about right now, I feel.
I guess Lego is almost at 3 from 3, needs one more Bianco sign. And he has pretty good signs in a secret access. And I think that's pretty much where it ends. I feel like Lego would need to start grabbing blues a bit more.
Where are you going, Lego? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this is how you do Sirena 18.
I think the banana's gone as well.
Yeah.
You gotta go back to the first floor and... Oh, Lego door clips. Lego better than Jeff Compass. Keepa. See. I don't think he's doing it right. Oh, maybe. Okay, he can get that, I think. Oh, Lego's better than me. No, I know how to do that door clip. I just don't know how to do the second floor. 1 in Serena 8. Just getting that one blue. Go to the other room. What are you doing? There's the bookcase. It's fine.
I guess the one blue was
Convert his
enough.
banana. Why did he door clip for 1 blue? I'm gonna ask that in the interview. I'm curious.
Yeah, that's the most important question. Who cares about the 3 bosses delay? Why did you get that one blue?
Well,
finally getting some clicks on the board.
I guess he needed it for 45, but whatever. Chuka not quite getting a 1 cycle. Kind of close. M counts. Lego has 7 from Rico, 1 I know of in Bianco, and 1 in Delfino. I think that's where Lego's at. Juka, she doesn't really have it. I don't think she can contest it right now. Well, she makes it a priority after Pinafore.
Yeah,
Didn't get the Pinna blue. I would have liked if Juka got like the M's and the Links and Pinna. It's not like a big deal. She's so up right now that it's fine, but...
Yeah, Yuka is doing the only thing that doesn't require blues with Pinafore. But yeah, I think to finish the game, there's gonna be some need for blues. Be it Bianca 15, 7 links, totals, or 15 M blues. There just isn't really enough level sign goals.
Oh yeah, Juka could also go for Butterfly. Good point. You mentioned that earlier, yeah. Lego might be trying to just rush 3 from 4.
Yeah. Jukatox not unlocking Sirena. Deadline is not gonna like that one.
I mean, I don't... Would you really... Do you really want to waste those, like, 3 seconds? It's like, what are you gonna go... Like, are you gonna... Is it really gonna come down to an 18 Serena race?
Yeah.
Juka and you're behind by 3 shine... Or I guess 2. You know it's 2.
Yeah,
like, I don't know if
I
you
probably
really
wouldn't
care.
do it, but Deadline always does it. He just wants to make a point about it. But yeah, Lego might actually...
There's a time and place.
Yeah. Lego might actually be ahead to 3 from 4 now, so getting at least some wins on the board, but yeah, it's gonna be a big comeback if he's gonna make it happen.
If Lego wins this game, I would be like, I know I'm not trying to be mean, but like I would be like in utter shock.
Yeah,
I think he would be as well.
I feel like he should at least go and secure the 15 M blues, then do the 15 Bianco on the way and just pray that he can finish 3 from 4 before the 15 Bianco gets taken.
Ooh, that's actually a good take from Juka. The Shines and Secrets over Butterfly. I like that.
Oh yeah. She's really trying to finish without the blues. We'll see if she
now
can
Lego
make it
like
happen.
literally can't win. Because like, yeah, he can get 15 M's, but now he has to commit to Butterfly or 300s. You need 3 goals.
Yeah. It looks like Jukatox finally gave up on the Shine Only Dream and is heading for the Bianca Blues. Choosing episode 4, which has less blues, but at least no goop, though the goop isn't really on the way for most of it, so...
Yeah, I prefer episode 5. It's a lot quicker, but maybe she doesn't. But it doesn't matter at this point. She just
Yeah,
has to get 13 goals. That's pretty much all she needs to do.
yeah, I think it wasn't completely over once Lego lost the 3 bosses and column 1, but he would have needed to not die in Bianco 3 reds to be able to contest Bianco 15 here, and still he needed to rely on Jukatox just not clogging out goals that she could, so technically he had some win conditions left, but at that point he was already relying on Jukatox making mistakes, so basically all came down to the 3 bosses.
I think someone said once, I forget who said it, if your win con relies on like someone messing up, it's not really a win con. I
Yeah,
don't know who said that, but I'm quoting someone.
yeah, I
Maybe
feel
it was
like
Larvy.
that sounds like Larvi or maybe Aleus, one of those, probably.
Yeah, it's pretty true actually. But yeah, not much to say. We're just kind of waiting for Juka to get 13 clicks. For Lego to come back, he would need either 300s or Butterfly, which like, so he would have to go through Pinna 4 and then do Rico 6 and Rico 7, which is 6 shines, or you can do 300s when he doesn't have a single 100. Like, you need 3 clicks in your base. All right, so let's see what Juka does for her last 2. Delfino, Turbo, and Sunglasses is pretty open to her. Maybe you do Delfinos with Life Grind. That's kind of a lot of Delfinos, though. She does need to get one kind of weird last goal. Oh, she's just going to build her base. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, finally going for the links.
Yep, may as well. Lego's not going to touch your base with the 5-foot pole anytime soon. So just get links and sunglasses, and you just win. Not getting the other blue. Okay.
Yeah, also, I think Lego is just doing this shine for literally no value other than getting a shine towards no key. Hopefully Lego can get the 15 M blues before the match ends. Looks like he fully gave up.
Yeah, I don't think anyone really blames him.
Yeah, it's fair.
I would have forfeited like 20 minutes in.
Yeah,
But that's just me.
it was a rough one.
All right. Well, let's see if they want to interview. I don't know if Lego will be up for an interview, but I assume Juka will. Yo, welcome. GG's.
Ooh.
That was a rough one for Lego, but we'll just cut to the chase. Lego, what was your thoughts on the 3 bosses? Like, why didn't you want to click it, or was it just?
I wanted the mask that all of a sudden 2 Rockets, 15 Bianca was under threat. I was concerned that those were liable to be clicked or would have been prioritized had I clicked 3 bosses by way of 20 lives or 7 links. It was getting sort of down to the wire as far as timing went. And so I thought somewhat incorrectly that Juka would have been able to react to that click. And I wanted the triple click, 3 bosses, 2 Rockets, 15 Bianca in one go.
Yeah, that's kind of what we thought, but I think the risk of Jukatox just securing the wrong row matchup was a lot higher
I needed
than
to secure
this.
the row matchup, and I was trying to be cute, and instead of secured it, and so I paid the price.
Yeah, I think you have to realize, like, I mean, if Juka wanted Rose at any point, I mean, she could have done 15 Bianco blues and then you just lose anyway. So, like, you getting the ability to do columns in the first place was like it was pretty generous.
Yeah, I was not respecting the power of the corner start and what that enabled you to do. I just
I didn't really like the corner start either, but I couldn't really find any other.
No, that was a good
base.
start. because it forced Lego into like two bases that were both kind of gross. Like
Yeah,
column 1, both are
Column
not.
1 was not gross.
It was
I will
not that
stand
bad.
by. I will stand by that. My entire game plan up until Rico Shadow Mario was clicked, because that was 100% Rico Shadow Mario. Was great. 3
Column
bosses,
1
2
was
rockets,
fine. It's
15
just
Bianco.
yeah.
You start threatening 7 links into, and if they click that, well, whatever, right? 4 reds, 3 from 4. You're making decent progress towards that. Your base is not that bad either. 7 enemies. You are kind of stuck with like 80, 70, but like 15 M's. Like you're able to make some early invades and like really threaten some cute stuff, and then work on Rico Shadow Mario at a later time. Go to Pinna, do some Pinna stuff, and there's any number of stuff you could have done out of column 1, and like I was not winning Bianco 4 hoverless, no matter how much I wanted to. So
Yeah, the column matchup was definitely a lot more balanced.
Yeah. It
yeah.
was. And
It's just
Yuka, why did you do Rico Shadow Mario instead of just doing 15 Bianco to secure the
that is a
roads?
good question.
Do you have the extension from Papa?
Yeah, I'm using the extension, but that is a good question. I don't know why I did Shadow Mario instead of Bianca Blues. I guess I just wanted 3 bosses secured and like 4 reds progress, but 15 Bianca Blues
I
would have
mean
made no
that
difference
could
really.
have backfired, but if I clicked 3 bosses, but
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. So
I
I
got
kind of put
greedy
pressure
and
on
you got
myself right there.
greedy, and
Yeah,
we both I lost.
well,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always unintuitive when evaluating a card that a corner start lets you make a click like 15 Bianco out of Bianco 4 hoverless.
mhm.
It's just not something you immediately think of when you're evaluating routes.
Yeah, definitely. Something that was kind of sad about this card is that like it was kind of possible to combat speed, but I feel like this is a very speed bully card, and I kind of feel bad about that.
Yeah,
But
it's sort of what I was not playing too hot either, and so my ability to sort of threaten stuff in row 3 was diminished, and the nail in the coffin was I spawned the shine as you clicked. I spawned my 3 from 4 shine as you clicked 15 Bianco 3 from 4, and I'm just
oh
like,
dang,
okay, at that point I'll just call it. I just don't feel like playing out the rest of the card at that point when you can click basically anything. Like 7 links is guaranteed yours at that point. And you can just get get to 30 shines and wear sunglasses, or get to 25 and get Delfino Turbo. So
yeah. So this is kind of unfortunate right
yeah,
there, but
I looking back on it, Bianco 4 hoverless into 15 Bianco is just so broken. And like the rough part is like, even with everything that I did, I still was sort of well set up for row 1 anyway, right? Like uh you know, when that click happened, I was sort of like, well, shit. But it's not the end of the world. I've got M's progress. I've got Blue's progress. I can go to Serena. I can get a life grinding spot, and it's 7 in secrets, and then I can like start threatening something cute and 3 from 4, or 3 bosses, or 2 rockets, and then you click 3 bosses, and I was like, well, of course you have 3 bosses. I bet you have 2 rockets too, and then you tried to click 2 rockets instead. And I
that
was
was
like,
a
maybe I can get to 9 Serena Blues first, and then I forgot the Nokis, and it just was not my day
yeah.
by any stretch of the imagination. And so, yeah, this card is rough. This was not what I was expecting out of an invasion card when I picked the format, because I was hoping for a more balanced one, but the row 5 start was just exceptional,
Lego,
and
do you?
I
Sorry.
had no chance of contesting it.
Lego, do you consider doing like Manta for your third boss just in case you did get stuck in
I
row 1? Like,
was thinking about it, but my whole thesis was predicated on the fact that a second click for Jukatox, she was going to have to take a while. So I had the luxury of doing Rico, right? Which Rico would set me up for, if it was column 1 or column 5, I would be setting up for Butterfly Blue. I would be setting up for M's. I would have access to some fast hundreds, lots of fast blues. I would get a rocket nozzle. I would have access to hiddens. I would have access to secret shines. and I would have access to enemies, right? Like Rico was really, really good. And I was considering like maybe I go to Serena and secure 3 bosses right away. But then I looked at the clock and I'm like, I've got enough time to get 3 bosses and make it back to Bianco before either 7 links or 20 lives is clicked, assuming that Juka is not, hard rushing Pinna is setting up for other stuff on the card. Now, instead, she was hard rushing Rico. But I think my thesis was correct in trying to build a counter there. I just was not able to execute, and I sort of got stuck. I got stuck in row 1, and then had trouble building my way out because most of the routes out were sniped away.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything there's to say about this match.
Yeah.
Do either of you have any final words about anything?
Thank God for 3.1. I'm sick of I'm sick of people just going straight into Rico and just Rico IWing or Pianta IWing every card and then going into Pinna to win the game.
Yeah. That's I thought that was just a me thing, but it turns out that's just a thing in general.
Yeah.
Glad we're fixing that then.
I think I rolled the 1 in 10 cards in Invasion that I had little chance of winning. And my gameplay definitely didn't support it. And I fed like a lunatic.
I don't know. I think Invasion was alright of a choice because I know you have the ability to kind of route around speed.
Yeah, no, I defend my choice of Invasion.
Yeah, you definitely had a chance of winning this.
Yeah, I felt like there were 9 out of 10 cards where I would have been able to put up a better fight, but this card was not one of those cards, unfortunately. And I may have been able if I'd clicked 3 bosses, woulda, coulda, shoulda. I was trying to be cute. I was trying to hide information, and I got punished. And so, yeah.
Well, it's all right. Stuff happens. GG's. Juka, you get 7 points, I think Romano says, and Lego, you lose 7 points.
It was either 7 or 8, but yeah, about that.
Juka, I think you move up
8,
past.
I think, based on my calculations.
Yeah, 8 sounds right.
So Juka, you move up past Mr. Yato, I think, which is a good gain for you. And Lego, I think you go below Pink.
Yeah, I'm below 100.
Yeah, Pink and
Not
I think
too
Schmitty as well.
surprised.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting tomorrow. I think there's the first match of the days, Lego versus Schmitty, and that's gonna decide who ends week 2 ahead of each other. Any thoughts on that match, Lego?
I hope I play better in that match, but I have not been playing the video game all that well lately, and so I think it's Schmidt is definitely formidable, is an up and comer, and I need to. And it's vanilla lockout, which presents some risk to me because it is the whole board's available, but that also gives me a lot of opportunity to try to find a route and pick around some goals. So it'll be a good match. I'm hoping to exit this week with a win, but I need to play better in order for that to happen.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Good luck in that match, and I think we are raiding SB and come back tomorrow for that match at 12:30 p.m. EDT. Then there's Denial versus Dingeman at 2 p.m. EDT, Haywire versus Yada at 3:30 p.m., May versus Tanuki at 5 p.m., Despin versus Tomato at is that the rescheduled time at 6:30 or was? Yeah, I don't know. That match might be happening at some point. And Dex versus Derp Space definitely at 8 p.m. So yeah, come back for those. Thanks for watching and go raid SB.